So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, to the Glory channel. Last time I shared with you about my dream that was about a wedding preparation, and I said that I will be making one video at least every day, but somehow the devil has not been so happy, and it's like, whoa, this is the time I'm making a second one, so I really have to work hard on that one. I don't have to allow him to hinder me from doing the Lord's work. And so here I am again with my second video. I still want to share about a rapture dream that I had. All these dreams, I had them some time back, but I've always said I would make a video and share it with the world, but somehow I've been postponing and postponing and postponing, but now it feels that it's time. I have to let it out. And I'm going to share with you today another dream that I had also. And let me get into it direct. So in this dream, it's like we're supposed to attend an event. And so I saw myself running. We were running and we were about about 3 or 4 people. One of the person was a lady. It was a lady, and she was carrying a child on her back. And what I noticed about the lady is that she wore very tattered clothes. All her clothes were tattered and were very dirty. And I think she was also barefooted. It's like she was totally not ready to attend, a special event. But in this case, all the others, the rest of us, is like we were really prepared. I would compare this event like when I look at it back, it's like the time when I was in school when we were young, and we had to go for a trip when the school was taking us out on a trip. We had to come when we were very much ready, prepared, smart, our uniforms washed, ironed, our ties in order, everything was in order. Our parents had to buy for us some snacks and pack for us. It was such an exciting time for us, and I remember that those days, each one of us came when we were looking so neat and excited. So it was something like that. It's like we're really going for an event, and it was something like a tour, a trip, and we were excited. So we were running. It's like we were late. It's like the bus that was supposed to supposed to travel in was waiting. Everybody else was inside. It's like not everybody's, but we believe, the other people were inside, and it was almost leaving. So we came running. We were late. The time that we were given was already passed. So we came running, and just before we got in, this other lady that was carrying a baby, and the lady who was not totally prepared, but she came running. She was running with us, really, together with her baby, and she had also other luggages that she was carrying. Well, we got in, I got in, another man got in, but she remained. It's like she just decided not to get in. Just when she reached the door, she decided, no, it's like, I'll wait for the next one. So we got in, and immediately we got in, the doors got closed. They closed the door. What I noticed that all of us inside there had kind of the same uniforms, like school uniforms. All our like we had the same kind of uniforms, but I didn't seem to notice anyone that I knew inside there. I didn't recognize anyone that I knew. There was no one, but it's like everyone was so quiet, and it was like something. People are serious in there. People are really serious, and somehow, okay, you could chat to anyone you wanted, but at the same time, it's not like people were really not out to chat with each other. We were all quiet. So immediately we got in. It was, by the time I was getting, it was a bus. But then while I was inside, it started moving. I looked outside through the window, and I saw a group of people standing, and I could recognize one lady, a girl that I knew, my friend, that she was also among the people who were standing outside. It's like they were waiting for another bus, not exactly that. It's like they didn't want to board this one. It's like even you found them there, but it's like they didn't want to get into this one. They were waiting for another one. So then just before our bus moved, I noticed that there was another bus ahead of us, and it's like this is the bus they wanted to board. Now this bus had a breakdown, and kind of it could not move by itself, and the bus that were in tried to push it so that it could move, but somehow it could not move. And while our bus was pushing it, it was also like, it's like our bus was turning into a plane, because it was rising, it was taking off. It's like a takeoff. It's like when a plane is taking off. So we started rising and rising, we started rising, and we left this bus down there, the one that could not move, and a whole group of people there. And as I remember, as I looked out of the window, sadness gripped me, and fear and hopelessness for those people who are left behind. It's like they will never ever be able to catch up with us. They'll never ever be able to leave that place. It's like they've just been left in a what shall I say? It's like in a nowhere, in a place where it was getting dark, and it was like in the middle of nowhere. It's like I couldn't see any houses around. I couldn't see. It's like you are somewhere in a forest, and not forest because there were no trees, wilderness, yeah. And then the only train that you're supposed to take, the only aeroplane that has come to rescue you has left, and it is not coming back. And nobody knows that you are there. No one else can come and save you from where you were. So these people are like left in the middle of nowhere, and it was getting dark. It was getting dark. It's like night was just coming in. I can remember how I felt, because one of the people outside there is someone I know very well, and it's like I worried for everyone else that was out there. We rose and were going, and it was very clear we were going forever. And these people who have been left like forever. So I woke up from the dream, and again I knew that was a rapture dream. The lady that was left behind is also someone who is born again. She's my friend. I know she's born again.